So, I work from home for almost a year right now, and my social skills are basically as good as fucking dead. I only go out to the gym, and that's basically it. So, 2 weeks ago, I discovered pickup, and I started two weeks ago, like just talk to people. Like I see somebody has a nice shoes, I tell them, "Hey, you have nice shoes." uh, it improved my anxiety of talking to people. Now I don't really feel like I'm that anxious talking to people, men or women. Uh, and Then last week I started, no, this week I started doing pickup. Like, for example, go up to a girl like I don't know and just say, "Hey, you look nice." And yeah, my dating life is not that great because I put too much attention on online dating, and online dating is basically shit. Every girl is so superficial. I It makes me go crazy. You can talk for like hours with them, but that's where it's gonna stay. Just talk. If you suggest like, "Hey, we should go out and grab a coffee, or we should go, I don't know, play pool or something, go to a swimming class or something like that," they will ghost you almost. Well, they ghost me almost immediately. So I now feel like Tinder and all those other kind of dating apps are absolute shit. I don't want to use them. I also completely deleted them. And this Monday, I started approaching girls during the day, not like going out with the focus of approaching girls. No, my focus was like, if I'm gonna go to the grocery store to buy apples, cola, or some chicken. I like chicken, and I see a girl I like, just go up to her and say like, "Hey." Uh, the pickup line I use to like introduce myself is more like, so far it's always the same line. I just say something like, "Hey, I know this is gonna sound really cliche, but I think you look really nice." And if she smiles, then I start to like immediately introducing myself. "Hi, my name is Nico. What's your name?" And then I like give her a hand. And if she shakes it, it's nice. They always shake it, except yesterday there was one that didn't. Um, and I learned this also yesterday, that when you shake hands, try to I'm trying to hold the hand like just a little bit longer, because that way I can feel like, is there actually any interest from the beginning? I don't know. It sounds so weird to say that. There's so much social science behind it or some shit. I don't know, fuck it. And also yesterday I approached like three girls yesterday. One had a boyfriend. Does she really have? I don't know. Maybe. The second one also had a boyfriend, and with the second one, it was actually something I found really strange, because when I approached her and I told her, "Hey, you look beautiful," she said to me, "Okay, thank you. That is very weird." And when she said that, I didn't know what to say actually, so I just turned away and ran away. Yeah, fucking creep actions. But when I was running away, I was thinking in my head like, why did she actually say that? Is it really weird? And to be honest, after three approaches yesterday and today, I've done a few approaches. I feel like it's only weird if you make it weird, in a sense of like, to me it's not weird, but If she thinks it's weird, you are making it weird, not me. So it's your problem. And if I get that kind of reaction, I don't want to go into it and start a discussion or anything. So next time if that happens again, I'll just say, okay, sorry, bye, and just move on with my day. And the third girl I approached yesterday was, she was nice. We chat for a few minutes, and she was also working there, so I couldn't hold her attention for too long. She gave me her number, and I texted her back the same night. No, it's more like 6 p.m. And yeah, she texted me back, and it was going well, but the next day, today, she isn't really responding. So yeah, I think it's one of those. I think she was nice, but she couldn't reject me like on the moment itself. And she think I think it's easier for her to just do it like through a text, which for me it's perfectly fine. I win nothing, I lose nothing. Today I approached like two girls. I forced myself. Today is Friday, so I've also forced myself to go alone to a bar. I know no one in the bar, and I watched a few videos from More Place, More Dates on cold approach and going alone to the bar, and I feel like as soon as you enter, as soon as you go up to the bar, just start talking to people. 2 weeks ago, this was fucking impossible to me. It was like if I started talking to people, I would literally get a panic attack or heart attack. So I'm actually quite surprised how fast I progressed. Like I really fucking hated every second of this past year how I lived. And I'm so tired of it. I can change it, so I'm gonna change it. Um as soon as I entered the bar, I started talking to a guy that was like ordering a drink. No, he had a drink already. I was ordering the drink. I got my drink. I went up to him immediately because if I start to hesitate, I get one of those thoughts like, why am I doing this? I should just go home, like blah blah blah. That fucking voice that destroys everything. I fucking hate that voice so much. So I just went up to him and said, "Hey, hi, what are you doing?" He's like, I'm just sitting drinking. Like, cool. What are you drinking? I'm drinking beer. Like, cool. Where are you from? He's like, I'm from Romania. Like, cool. Never been there. What's your name? It's like his name was Giorgio, I believe. I said, nice to meet you, Giorgio. I'm Nico. We shake hands, and then immediately after, I see there's like two girls sitting, and I say to him, hey, you see them too? Let's go up to them. Let's go up to them and talk to them. And he's like, yeah, sure. But the way he said is like, I don't think he actually really thought we would do that. So he was really surprised when we went over there. I started talking to him. I used my day game pickup line at night, and honestly, I thought it was not gonna work. Uh, it actually worked. I just said, "Hey, your friend it looks really beautiful," and they started laughing, like, "Thank you." And then we started talking, and I learned in that moment also if I'm talking to girls, I should really focus on the conversation, not on what am I supposed to say now, what am I gonna do now, and like if I start thinking like that, I'm just gonna panic, and And I yeah, I'm not I shouldn't do that. So I just try to relax as much as possible and just listen to what they're saying. And if there is like a stop, I don't feel like it's awkward. I feel like it can only get awkward if you say something awkward, which I probably did. But yeah, it's like I'm just starting, so there's a lot of like mistakes that I'm gonna do. But it was really fun going out. I talked to like I talked today in this 2 or 3 hours I was out to more people than I talked in like the whole year. Um, so we were talking to them, and then I casually mentioned, no, they casually mentioned, like, "Oh, yeah, we really enjoy this conversation somehow because that was so unexpected." And that made me happy actually because I felt good because that was my goal. I really want to be more social. I want to know how to talk to people. And the only way to do that is by like just going out and do it. I did not really feel weird for going out alone. It's actually it really didn't make me feel weird. But anyway, I digress. So we were talking to them and they casually mentioned, yeah, we both have a boyfriend, and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." And I had no idea what to say because during the day I would say something like maybe, "Oh, he's a lucky motherfucker," or something like that. Is tell your boyfriend he's a lucky motherfucker. And I tried that a few times, and they always laugh and like, "Thank you, thank you, I will." And during the night, I had no idea what to do, so I just basically like said something like, good talk," and then turned around and ran away as fast as possible. And oh no, no, no! Before I ran away, there was a girl working there, and she was busy, and I just like leeched on her like fucking duct tape, and started talking to her, and she actually liked, I think, talking to me. She was from Greece, and she said, "Let's go outside to talk." I'm like, "Yeah, you work outside this bar?" And she said, "Yeah, I'm doing the outside bar." So I went to her outside, and we talked like few minutes max, 3 minutes or something like that. And then she I asked for her number. She gave me her number, but the way she gave it to me, I'm pretty sure if I text her back, she's not gonna respond. Pretty confident. I even asked before I left because there were a few people sitting at the table smiling to me, so I just went up, "Hey, what's up?" And they surprised and invited me into their table just to talk to them. I was like fucking shocked. Whoa, that was easy. It was great. I met a lot of people. I met a photographer. He takes a lot of pictures, and he was a cage fighter as well. He's a funny guy from Mexico, but he looks Scottish, which is weird. He reminded me a lot of Conor McGregor. Anyway, before, so I talked with these people for like 30, 30 minutes, I think. And then I stood up. And right before I wanted to leave, the reason why I wanted to leave is because I felt like I was getting too comfortable. And if I stayed any longer, uh, I would be scared to approach and try this more in the same night. So I had to leave as soon as possible. But before I left, I went up to the girl that gave me her number. I can't remember her name. I know she said she studied computer science, and that's how I saved her on my phone. Computer science girl. I was too scared to ask her name again. So if I text her back, I'm not gonna say, hey, your name. I'm just gonna say, hey. uh, I, so I stood up from the table. I went up to her and I legitimately asked. I have no idea. Fuck, that hurts. I have no idea if it was a good idea to ask her. Like I looked to her, said, "Hey." I scared her a little bit. I think because she was standing here and I was standing here, and I was said. I leaned over a little bit and said, "Hey," like this. She was like this, I think. I'm not sure. And I said, "So you gave me your number, but if I text you, will you actually text me back?" And she said, "Yeah, sure." But the way she said that is like, "Yeah, sure. Now fuck off." That's how it felt. Uh, so I'm gonna text her probably either tomorrow evening or something like that. No, Sunday. I'm gonna text her Sunday. I have no idea when to text, to be honest. But fuck me, I'm surprised. I started doing pickup this fucking week with women, and I already have two numbers. I approached like less than 10 women, less, way less than 10 women. Yeah, they're probably gonna ghost me, and I think if you need when I've learned that, understand that I should not focus on the number. If you got the number, she can just ignore you. They're getting like thousands of DMs on Instagram. So I really need to focus on the conversation, how to talk, like actually be interesting to talk to, which is pretty much basically my goal. I don't. I like picking up. I like this picking up women because my dating life was fucking dead. Because it was online and these chicks are. I would, if I had a gun, I would rather shoot myself in the face than try and like talk with one of those girls on Tinder or Bumble. It makes me so burn out. Uh, and yeah, that's it. And tomorrow I'm gonna probably do the same. First, I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I'm I try to force myself every day to go to the different grocery store just to like meet new people. Usually women. Well, not usually. I met a few guys that were really chill to talk to as well, but that's basically it. Um, so tomorrow I'm gonna go like grocery shopping, and then maybe buy some clothes, and gonna try some day game and see what happens. And in the evening, it's gonna be my second night game. I'm just gonna do the same I did today. I'm gonna go to a bar and try to befriend as many people, try to talk to as many people as I can, and smile. A lot of smile. And always like high five and shit like that. Oh, by the way, when I was going home, there was a girl. By coincidentally, she came outside the door as soon as just right at the right time as I was passing the bar, and she was working at the bar, and we started talking to each other. Her name is Fuck, I forgot. I was too nervous at that point. Yelena, I think she was from Moldavia, and it was a great conversation. It was really fun to talk to her because she was like so casual and down to earth. We talked for a few minutes. We shook hands. I touched her hand like, hey, are you married? Is that a ring that you are wearing? And like, look at her hand and shit like that. Holding her hand like this. Um, and at the end of it, I asked her Instagram, but she didn't want to give it to me. So, but she did say I work every Tuesday till Sunday in the evening. So you should come back. I'm not sure if that's sales talk or if she actually meant like something else. I'm pretty sure it's sales talk. They need customers. And I don't drink alcohol. I stopped drinking alcohol because I think I lose control and it makes me soft and unpredictable. And if I actually start drinking, I feel like it makes my game or my ability to socialize with people worse. And I didn't drink anything today, and my night was really fucking amazing. So, yeah, I hope tomorrow's gonna be the same.